welcome to the Game 1 News Conference of the NCAA Knoxville Super Regional. We are joined by Evansville head coach Wes Carroll, first baseman Chase Hugg, and second baseman Cal McGinnis. Coach will make an opening statement, and then we will go into questions for both. Please raise your hand, and we will get a mic to you. Coach?
Yeah, what a game. I think it was a little closer than what the score kind of indicated. You really got to credit that offense. They had, I think, five 2-out RBI knocks, home runs or whatnot, scoring 5 runs with 2 outs, and we weren't very good with 2 outs. We weren't. We had some opportunities early that we didn't capitalize on, but big stage, bright lights. I'm really proud of our guys going and competing. I think they got on the field, and when Cal goes up top, capture a lead, we feel a little bit of momentum. And then Kip Fuger stepping up with a big knock. Just an overall great effort from our club. A little short. We'd like one pitch back, obviously. But overall, for us to go out there and represent the University of Evansville, just really proud of our guys. And it's going to be an uphill battle, but we're going to start with pitch 1 tomorrow and inning 1 tomorrow to get back in this thing.
Questions? We'll start in the back. We'll pass the mic back to you.
Thanks. Skip, we talked all week about how you guys battle through the atmosphere in the jungle last week at East Carolina. You guys came out hot early on, ball hitting the bat, or bat hitting the ball. What was, you guys were all loose all week. How did it help you to stay loose? How did you stay loose through the, tough atmosphere that is the stadium?
Yeah, it was definitely different. I don't feel like we're as loose as what I wanted to be. I don't feel like our dugout was as exciting and engaged, and we discussed that after the game. It was suffocating. The crowd, the atmosphere was challenging, but I felt like Kenton Deverman made some pitches that didn't go our way. Competed, handed the ball off to Shane Harris. I thought Shane's was outstanding, other than one pitch. And so what I do know is that we're a resilient, tough club, and we went out there and played well. Didn't play well enough. The air hurt and a couple other little miscues. But what I do know is that tomorrow we're going to come to the yard extremely loose and let it fly.
Front row.
For both players, is there anything different about coming into this place for the first time and playing? And can one game be of value? How much of value can it be going into tomorrow that you've had one game experience?
I definitely think it's a little different coming in here. East Carolina last weekend, we got a feel for what kind of environment this is going to be. I think, this is a very similar environment, and because of last weekend, we were pretty well prepared for it. And then to the second part of your question, I think, we don't want to dwell on this game too much. Obviously, it's a quick turnaround with 11 a.m. game tomorrow. So we're just going to rinse the shampoo out, get back at it tomorrow, and come to the yard ready to play.
Yeah, there's only one thing we can do. That's just take in everything that happened today. Go back to the hotel rooms, learn from it, and then flush it, and then get ready to play because tomorrow's a brand new day and a brand new ball game.
Coach, it's a little different now because you are one of the final 16, but as a mid-major, I'm curious how you kind of walk the line of appreciating where you guys are at, the season you had, but also trying to convince people, no, we're a real baseball team. We are obviously talented enough to get here. What's the balance there when you're in rooms like this talking about, the atmosphere and the team on the other side?
I think it starts with our team, getting them to understand that we've earned this and that we're playing some really good baseball this past month. And we've been in some tough spots, and we've overcame a lot of adversities and a lot of challenges. But I understand the position that we're in, representing mid-majors, and I know the landscape of college baseball is changing. I was hoping for a different outcome of what we're representing, especially our conference, who I believe is a very, very challenging, tough conference. And so we understand what we're representing. But then also us and our university, our alumni, people that are connected to our small institution that we take a lot of pride in. And so we understand what we're playing for, what we represent. We're just very unfortunate we didn't get the outcome we wanted today. But what I do know is that we're going to leave it on the field tomorrow with a senior-laden group that competes and earns everything that's given to them.
Wes here.
For Cal and Chase, y'all have already played games this season where they were potential elimination games, and you've obviously been able to fight through that. How much, if any, does that experience matter going into tomorrow? Maybe both for getting some sleep tonight and for being ready for tomorrow.
Well, yeah, first of all, we got to get some sleep, get some rest, recharge for tomorrow. But, I think the way this team plays, like we always say, we want to play loose and have a ton of fun and let it fly. I think that's really going to ring true tomorrow. Whether it's obviously tomorrow's an elimination game, or whether it is or not. But yeah, I think it's just the way this team plays, how loose we are, how well we play together. It does really make a difference whether it's an elimination game or not.
Gentry row two.
Yeah, for Coach, just talk about what's the difficulty when you face a lineup as powerful as Tennessee, where they so many guys through the order can hurt you and hit the ball out the way they did today.
You're okay if you keep them as solo home runs. Solo home runs do not hurt you. It's just freebies leading up to it. But also, as you saw today, it's very challenging to get the third out of every single inning. It just is. Whenever you got a 1-through lineup like that, it's the most dangerous lineup I've seen in my 16 years as head coach. Just what they're able to do at the barrel, their approaches at the plate. And I felt like our pitchers did a really good job. If you look at the stat lines, it shows different. And so it is challenging. We understand as an offense we need to hang with them, and that's a tough strategy, especially in this ballpark with that talented lineup. But we're going to give it a go tomorrow.
Kind of building on that, Coach. Kenton Deverman, one of your more reliable pitchers this season, but Tennessee able to do most of its damage against your starter today. Kind of where do you think maybe he was missing, whether it's the touch or is it kind of just because you're going up against Tennessee?
No, you got to credit that offensive lineup and what they did, because I thought he made some good pitches. I really do. A couple calls didn't go our way on some edges, and then I think he made a couple mistakes in the meat of the plate, and you're going to pay for it. What I do know about Kenton Deverman is that he's had a remarkable season as a freshman in our program, and he's got a very bright future. I believe he's in the running for Pitcher of the Year in our conference, was freshman year in our conference, and he left it out there. The last couple weeks, he has been outstanding for us. This is a freshman going this deep into a season. He's tired, but he let it rip today, and I thought he had some real bullets and gave us a chance.
Coach, how's Ty?
We're going to wait and see. What an unbelievable effort that was from Ty Rumsey up against the wall. And I can't wait to see the replay. That would have changed the game. He's been a difference maker defensively for us in center field over the last month, and so we're hopeful for good news, and he's feeling okay.
Any other questions? All right.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.